Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the free-to-play speedrun, where I try to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. I actually did not stop the recording from last episode. We are still in the exact same spot if you guys checked the ending of the last episode. But yeah, I figured why not just play some games while we're here, and yeah, like try out some of the gear we got. I'm actually going to do something, okay, for one game only. Just for one game, I'm going to show you guys what the Murix is like, because one game is not going to be the end-all be-all. I just want to show you guys how broken this weapon is, since it is the newest weapon, and how much of a difference it makes on our Acho. Because I just want to show you what a level 1 Murix can do. Alright, we have dropped in on... I forgot the name of this map. Here's the map name. I keep forgetting the map names, but yeah, let's just move this way. Oh my god, we have a Teth in this game. He's running the stakes, and I don't know what glowing weapon he's got, but interesting. Let's actually help our... Actually, never mind. We can't actually shove our Fujin out of the way. Okay, we got hit by some Prismas, I think. So we lost like half our health from that, which is unfortunate. But it's fine because Acho, like I said, you can completely heal all that back up. So we'll just chill here for a bit and wait to regenerate our health. Also, actually, I'm just going to use the advanced repair module to show you how much health we can heal with this thing. We literally heal up, I think, 40% of our health over the use of one module, which is pretty crazy. Okay, this guy's looking at us again, so let's move to safety. That, by the way, is the Baglior. The Baglior with the Mark II's Prismas. Very powerful offer that you can buy. I think it's personally worth it, I would say, if you were investing in it, although not for the Prismas themselves. Those are getting nerfed pretty hard. I'd say they're more important for the actual the Baglior itself, because the Baglior is a very powerful robot. Okay, they only have 2 people on their team. What the heck is going on? Interesting. I'm assuming it's the fact that the Teth is kind of dominating here. Okay, I know that's probably going to be a Fenrir. Let's just capture this beacon. And I'm only going to use the Murix here. So boom, boom. Okay, can we even hit this guy? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, like, oh my god, 20,000 damage with a level 1 Murix. This is kind of an awkward game, because I don't think the enemy team is spawning anything in. Yeah, what the heck was this? What the heck was this game? Oh my god, we had 2 Tets and a Condor? Broski! What the heck is this comp? 2 Tets and a Condor is crazy. Okay, so we got 4th on our team. Kind of self-explanatory why. What the heck was this? Bro. Or Saglier? Oh my god, Samjog Mark II. Why is there a Mark... Okay, no wonder that the enemy team just like AFK'd. Bro, you are literally smurfing, sir. This is literally a bot that you would use in Champions League. What are you doing? Mark II everything? Tyrion Mark III? Teth Mark III? Broski, get back to your league. What the heck is this? Bro is actually tanking. You know what? I'm actually gonna... That is one of the rare occasions where I will actually report for being way too powerful for the league. That is just... Actually, no. No, that wasn't this guy. That was this guy. I reported the wrong guy. Whoopsie, my bad. I mean, wrong report doesn't matter too much, but yeah, like, look at this guy. Okay, this guy's like nowhere near as powerful for his league. Look at this. Like, how is this ever going to fight a Mark III Teth? Like, you need to do like 1,000,000 damage just to break through the shield. Like, that's actually bonkers. What about this guy? Rook, Strix, Dux, Condor, Solid Hanger. Oh, so he had the Behemoth. Never mind. Okay, then this is not a good offer to buy. The Behemoth's not that good. Prismas, Mark II. While they're decent, they're getting like killed pretty much next balance change, so not worth it in my opinion. This guy had a Teth too. Obviously a little bit more relatable, much more fair for this league, I would say. Although he did buy the offer for the Dagon, and he also has both of the Ultraviolets. That's very funny. Yeah, interesting that these guys are just kind of spawn rated. This guy's got the Mark II Crisis. Pretty solid hanger overall. I like it. He's got Fujin, Mercury. Solid stuff. You could probably keep going as long as you level up your stuff. And then this guy did no damage as well because his teammates just got absolutely shredded to the ground. So yeah, very unfortunate game. I'm actually going to run another one then because I, again, didn't show you the full power of this Murix. So we'll just go one more time. All right, so we're on Canyon, which isn't the most ideal map. I guess we could drop our Acho to this side. Kind of just play back. Okay, we're getting shot immediately from spawn, so let's just hide behind this pillar for now. Let the enemies come to us. Okay, Fenrir dropped in with us. Nice. And we'll just wait for the enemies to come close, because I don't enjoy how open this map is. Okay, this guy's flying up. Interesting. If he gets too close to us, by the way, we're just gonna rush him. So, okay. These guys both use their ability, which is nice, because now we can actually run towards this guy and just shred him to pieces. Okay, wait, actually, let's go for this guy first. So I'm actually gonna use our heal module here, and booyah, he's just gone. Just like that. We're getting blasted by this Ophion, which isn't good, but now his ability is over, and we can use our acid shotgun. Oh my god, look at that damage. Look at that damage. Crazy. Not, again, like, I don't think this weapon is like OP when it's level 1, but when we level it up, it's going to be broken. And obviously, this isn't the most ideal Acho map. I just wanted to kind of show you how much damage output it could do. That thing is doing more damage, by the way, than all of our weapons combined. That just goes to show how broken it is. Okay, this guy dropped a sword, and we just got, oh my god, we're getting torn apart. What the heck is going on? Okay, I think we got killed by ducks in the vicinity. Let's actually see what's nearby. So I think they had a ducks. Interesting. Yeah, sometimes scouting the area like this is useful. So he's got a pretty powerful sword unit build here. And we see the ducks over there. That ducks is, I think, what killed us, because that thing is like doing a ton of damage. Okay, wait, can I actually like, hello? Can I open up my... Okay, all right, interesting. I don't know why I was lagging like that. Let's drop in our Leo, because these enemies are way out of our caliber to actually do anything for. So let's link to this, guy. Okay, we're getting shot by the Ophion. He's suppressed, so he's not going to do that much damage. Okay, now we can fire at him. And we are doing a decent amount of damage to him. Alright, not the best, not the worst. I would say that's a fair amount of damage. Our Hurricane is firing at him. Sword unit has dropped. Thankfully, our Fenrir has that suppression charge from us, so he's still chilling. And yeah, we can probably kill off this guy now. So he landed, and he should be dead. Okay, let's actually get to a better angle and finish him off. W. Alright, let's land real quick so we can fly again with more suppression charges. But yeah, like, wide open maps, this isn't the best for Acho. This is actually, Canyon is one of the very few sniper maps in this game. So you just kind of get cooked. Okay, this Samjok is now getting suppressed because we timed our suppression charge here. And now he's just going to get torn to pieces by our Fenrir. So can we actually kill him? W, nice. And I'm actually going to land again and fly so that our Fenrir gets more suppression charges. When you have a low-level Leo and Nuo, you really want to maximize your charges. So you want to basically just keep flying up and down, kind of like this, because you notice how we only have 1 counter suppression charge right now? A max-level Leo has 5. God, we're lagging. Yeah, a max-level Leo has 5, but because we're low-level, we really want to maximize that 1 charge we've got. That's, by the way, also another reason why Leo is one of the prime candidates for Mark II. A Mark II Leo has 3 suppression charges, which is really nice. Okay, this guy doesn't even see us, so we're just going to shoot him in the back for free. Alright, solid damage. And yeah, we're just kind of dishing out the damage here. This guy... Okay, I don't like how the Hurricane fires. Like, what is the firing pattern of this thing? It's just, like, absolutely trash. Okay, we're chilling for now. Okay, he should be suppressed soon. Okay, there we go. Suppression activated. And we should be able to kill him now with our arm weapon, maybe? Never mind, he's healing. That's unfortunate. Lynx, can you execute him? Nice. Oh, that's a Orochi, never mind. I thought that was a Lynx, and I was like, well, why is that guy not dying? Because the Lynx has an ability where if they're below a certain amount of health, it just insta-kills them, kind of like the sword. So, pretty powerful stuff. But I was like, why is it not doing it? It's because it's an Orochi. One of the bots that are similar to the Lynx, but not actually like that. Okay, can we actually kill this guy? Oh, yeah, this guy's cooked. He just got shredded to bits by a Mark II puncher, which is nice. Okay, we suppressed this Condor, but we are going to die pretty soon if we're not careful. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Nothing we can really do. The Condor's ability is very powerful. Level 6 Condor as well. Solid stuff. I think he bought the offer for that thing because he's got the full setup there. Again, that's fine. Let's just try and get our Titan down, because our Titan is really the only chance we've got at fighting these guys here. Okay. Bit of lag, unfortunate. Okay, I don't really care about how much damage we're doing. We just need our Titan. Okay, we're going to go down here to this Condor, which is fine. I think we might actually be able to still kill him, though. Oh, nice. Our teammate got him. Can we... Okay, we can't even drop to another robot yet, so let's just get close here. This kid's going to die to this luchador, which which is nice. All right. W Luchador teammate. Okay, we're stealth, so we're chilling. I think let's just go for the Murix here, and we're probably gonna die here, but I want to at least bait out its ability. Lovely. Okay, the Murix just used its ability, which means now when we drop our ether, it's not gonna have the ability to get away from us. So we just drop like right here, and boom, we can just go for him right away. And he now has nothing to run away from us, and he's just gonna get shredded to bits. So boom, Titan Slayer. Let's go for the Arthur next because he's a Titan and he's top priority. Shredding through his shield. Oh my god, 1 million damage to the shield. Okay, tore him to bits. He actually has some powerful weapons though, but our teammate luckily saved us. All right, so this Dux from earlier is still alive, which is kind of crazy. That just goes to show how broken that bot is, by the way, for early game. Like I said, I really want a Dux. That thing is like triple S tier for free-to-play players. Like, it's good for extermination, it's good in actual games. It's crazy. It also has 600 meter range though, so we got to be a bit careful here. Let's fly up to try and get a better angle on it. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can strike him from here. I don't know why he's running away like that. He's just going to go into the open and die. Okay, we actually killed him. Nice. W. And let's just drop down here because we are like right in front of an enemy spawn beacon. So I want to reposition here. Let's use 2 ability charges to run the heck away. Alright, we're leaving. This Ophian has no idea we're closing in on him. And now he's just stuck. And we're just going to tear him to pieces because obviously the Titan weapons do way too much damage for their own good. And this guy's got a Sirius, but doesn't matter because like I said, this thing is literally a walking piece of silver. For perspective, this is how much damage we're doing to it. And yeah, tearing it to pieces. Although our Luchador unfortunately did not play that smart. The way you're supposed to fight a Sirius is to not get super duper close like that. Because that Sonic turret, as you guys can see, does a crap ton of damage. Our Ether, though, has the right idea. He's now approaching the Sirius, and I think the Ether should be able to solo it, assuming it actually can finish it. Never mind, we'll just help it out here. And let's actually hover around this spawn beacon, because I have a feeling that guy might drop another bot. Help out our Ether here. Nothing. Alright, that's fine then. Sweet. So we just kind of use our momentum to hopefully land up here. Can we... Nope, never mind. We're still falling off. Unfortunate. But yeah, now basically we just play slow and let the enemy team come to us because they don't have Titans anymore. Well, our Ether here, along with us, are Titans and we have insane firepower. So let's actually try and fly up and go for these guys. Okay, this guy's shield just got destroyed. Okay. Can we fire through the wall? Nope, we can't. So right now, honestly, let's just save our ability here and just wait. All right, I think we might be able to hit this Ravager because he's like, we can try and like cheese him, even though we can't really hit stealth. All right, that's kill free. Okay, never mind. He dropped down below, which isn't good for us. We can't hit him anymore. But he's gonna lose the game eventually because, yeah, like he can't really do anything here to stop us. And this is his downfall. Bam, he's gone. He should have gone for our teammate here because he doesn't have a Titan. Titans, like I said, are so absurdly powerful compared to regular robots. Like, it's just not fair. That's kind of why, like, you want to invest in, like, I'd say the ideal hanger is one scout robot. So a robot that's either fast or has really insane mobility, or it has like a gimmick that makes it not targetable. So like, I don't know, like Ravager, it's slow nowadays, but in the past it used to be a good scout. Samjock, it's a good scout right now. It's going to get nerfed though. Loki's a good scout. Lynx is a good scout. Like basically any robot with speed and stealth or like phase shift or any sort of like protection is a really good scout. And then you want a brawler. So like Fenrir, our current Acho. You want a Titan killer, and then you want a sniper ideally, like as a backup. And then after that, you just pick and choose your favorite bots. But yeah, like that would be like a solid hanger. Okay, so Luchador, high level, got the shotgun weapons, pretty nice. Mars with the fainters, decent old setup. Lockdown, this is actually like a pretty solid setup if you level it up. Could probably work up to like masters, I'd say. But once you hit masters, you'll probably get teared to pieces, torn to pieces by a bunch of the meta stuff. Orochi's a decent bot, not the best. I'd say replace it with a Lynx when you get it. But otherwise, solid stuff. Puncher will be nerfed to the floor though, so be careful. Revenant, decent build. Although it's more of a mid-range build, while Revenant is a melee robot, so maybe swap out the weapons. And this guy, Typhon with the Pulsar, is like, this is a solid build. Not the best, but not the worst. What about this guy? Actually, no, was this the guy that we just reviewed? Yeah, okay, so let's check the enemy team out. So this guy's in gold 3, pretty good stuff. He had an ether as well, no modules, should invest in those modules. Yeah, so this guy had the ducks at Mark II. This thing is, at Mark II, an absolute beast. You could probably solo all of Extermination with this thing alone. That's how broken this thing is. Very powerful, a very good Titan killer, has stealth. Obviously you don't have the pilot, which makes it so that it doesn't have stealth. But with the pilot, this thing is absolutely broken. Still a top tier robot. The ducks meta used to be one of the worst metas in the game, in my opinion, because this thing was absolutely unkillable. We nicknamed this thing the cockroach because of how it resembles a cockroach, kinda, in terms of bug design and just how much survivability it has. Like in the past, this thing could go from 0 HP to 100, like 100% HP. Like that's how powerful its heals were. But nowadays it's a little bit squishier, but still very powerful. Lots of damage. Good bot overall. Good hanger. This guy, let's see. Ether as well. He actually has Gendarme. The Gendarme, I guess. Mars, Emoji, Samjock. Decent stuff. Level up your hanger. Honestly, that's your biggest focus here. You got the gear. What's this guy got? This guy has the Sirius, the Ophion, Lynx. Yeah, solid hanger, honestly. Level up I would say focus on leveling up your Kaji. Maybe swap out your Elox to something else because Kaji's less of a brawler and more of like an ambush bot. But yeah, like he doesn't really have, maybe, actually no, put it on your Raptor. Your Raptor has a light slot, so it would like literally swap out your Gust with your Elox here, and this would be like a perfect Raptor. Devastator, Cudgel, and that. It would be like a perfect sniper shotgun build. Very solid stuff. And also put the jump module on it. Jump module Raptor is a very solid center beacon tinker. So pretty good stuff. You guys know what our hanger is, so let's just check out this guy for last. So he's the guy with the Miramitz, Demeter, sword unit with 2 arms. Very powerful. Drop this thing though later on because like this thing, it executes Titans as well. This thing is really made to be a Titan killer. So if you save your sword unit and just start off with these 4 bots instead, you'll be able to do a lot more work than just dropping your sword right away. Yeah, like I would say the sword unit should ideally be, unless you have multiple sword units, your first sword unit should be a Titan killer dedicated, and then the second sword unit that you have can be like robot dedicated. Yeah, you want to like ideally focus it on Titan phase. All right, so that's 1 game done. Let's go do 2 more, or 2 games done actually. All right, I just realized I forgot to swap out our Murix again. But you know what? I guess this serves as our final test for this episode. Like I said, I'm going to swap it back to the Orkin and lock this thing away forever until it comes back into blue pad, because I think this weapon is absolutely broken. Way too much damage for what it does right now. It's basically a miniature Titan weapon that does more damage than said Titan weapon. It's way too broken. And like I'm going to try and play the Ocho a little bit more smart this time, isolating fights instead of just charging into like a bunch of people. Oh my god, I say that and then we're immediately getting targeted by these rocket weapons. So we might want to back up here. Okay, yeah, let's back up. Let's charge away into this far corner so they don't really lock onto us. And we are chilling. Okay, so somebody's running a bunch of the acid shotguns. My god, bro. Can you not target me? those boom bash power weapons are very strong and annoying. Let's see what's here. So this guy's running a Samjock. I don't like that. Let's try and bait out his ability. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. I'm going to use our dash here to try and get to a safer spot. Okay, let's run away because I don't want to fight 2 people at once. Let's just pick and choose our fight here. Okay. I don't think this guy knows. Okay, let's actually reload our Elox here. Sorry, our Murix here because we only have 1 ammo charge on it. Okay. Oh, he also has an Ocho. Perfect. So we can actually use this to our advantage. He's just going to go down instantly. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that. I didn't even see the number before he died. I think it said 40,000 last before it just like got melted into the depths. Yeah, very solid stuff. Okay, we know that guy is running a Pathfinder, so I think we should be able to charge at him without him being able to stop us. Lovely. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Holy crap. Yeah, that Pathfinder just got melted. Like, no chance. Just instantly deleted the moment we looked at him. And that wasn't even the work of the pinatas mostly. Wait, this Samjock is making a mistake? we can actually run him down now because he already used his turret. So now if we just force him into a corner, yeah, he's just cooked. So let's just aim this better. We did lose our Murix, so that's unfortunate. I guess there was an enemy nearby. Wait, let me just quickly. Okay, I can't even see. But I think there was an enemy nearby, which is why we died, because we also got shot back by some acid shotguns. But I'm sure you guys can probably tell. Remember, that's a level 1 Murix. You could probably understand now why I say that thing is absolutely broken now. Yeah, let's actually lock this guy down so he can't fly. Oh, never mind. He can still fly. Let's get into cover then. Holy crap. I don't want to deal with you. Okay, we still got him killed. Lovely. I guess our Fury has the pilot for shield breaker, which is lovely. We are getting hit by the Seraph though, so we might go down. Unfortunate. Yeah, Mark II Seraph. I think he might have bought this as an offer. I'm not sure, but very solid stuff. Let's see what we can drop here. Let's drop our Ouchin, because now our best chance of survival is our Titan. Okay, so we just evaporated that Mark II Seraph. This is why beacon control is very important. Although we are getting 5 cap now, and I don't know if we have the firepower to kill this thing. Okay, yeah, so there was a Ravager with the Elox and Murix, so that explains why we were dying so fast. Okay. This guy has no melee weapons, so we can actually like fight this guy in melee range and just win, I think. Please let us kill him. Okay, never mind. We just barely lost. Unfortunate. Yeah, he's using long range weapons on a close range robot. I don't know what he's doing. Let's fly up here and try and finish him off maybe. Okay, let's go for this guy because he's our biggest threat. Okay, he's going back into stealth because he knows he's an annoying person. Okay, let's go for the Dagon next. I think we are gonna lose this game though, which is unfortunate because we don't really have anything to. We can't like capture beacons in time. Still fine though. Honestly, I'd say that kind of serves a bit more like as to how much power the acid shotguns have. But yeah, like honestly, you guys can even see it here. The Murix, way too broken of a weapon. And all right, we got first place somehow. I guess the enemy team just was that much more powerful. Let's go check out what they had. Okay, so Mark II everything. Interesting. Your weapons are okay. These guys' weapons are pretty high leveled. This is a solid build. Lynx Mark II with the Redeemers. I would run this in champs. I actually did run this in champs before I replaced it with my I think it was my Kaji. But yeah, Lynx Mark II, very powerful. I would still run this occasionally as a Titan killer. Very strong robot. And good weapons too. Fenrir, honestly, good setups overall. Like, solid hanger, just level up your stuff. Your Eiffel, maybe replace the weapons, but otherwise, like, solid hanger. And good job not leveling your Dagon. That thing is hella expensive. What about this thing? This guy. Samjock, Fenrir, Pursuer, Fury. Solid stuff. Get the Fury pilot. Permanent shield breaker is very good. Otherwise, pretty good free play setup. Maybe like he's waiting for his Titan. Otherwise, pretty good. What about this guy? So Strix, Mercury, Ravager, and Natasha. He's got 3 hanger slots too. Ouchin. Get the pilot. Replace the Arbalest as well. These are weapons that are not that good. I think he wasted a lot of gold with this, which is unfortunate. I think that's like 7,000 gold worth of stuff. Ravager, Ophion, Typhon, Nuo. Yeah, just level up a year. Like, focus less on upgrading your Arthur. Get your Veyron to max level. A level 25 Veyron will go a lot longer than a level 18 Arthur would. So go for the max level Titan weapon. And then what about these guys here? I want to find that guy that has the Ravager. Okay, so Shenlu, solid stuff. Wait, was it the first place guy that had the Ravager? Let's check. Because he was doing like a crap ton of damage to us. No, it wasn't. So then who was the guy with the Ravager? Was it this guy? No, it wasn't even. Okay, solid hanger though. Holy, level up your stuff. Your Ophion's good. I would actually invest in probably maybe your Kiri next and get Redeemers because this thing is very strong. You also have a solid Raptor setup there, so pretty solid. Where's the guy with the Ravager? I want to find this guy. Here we go. Okay, so Murix, Deshret, Bash, Regulator. Wow, what a random setup. Focus on, if you want to make your Ravager melee, focus on melee. Otherwise, swap out your weapons to be all one category. Yeah, honestly, like the Scorpion has, I think, 2 medium slots and a light slot. You literally have 2 Murixes. Swap your Murixes onto your Scorpion. And this thing will become an absolute beast. You could probably run it into champs and just tear apart everyone in your way. yeah, very solid stuff. You should probably reallocate some stuff. Yeah, this guy did have the Fury Pilot. There we go. So that's why the Ophion just went down instantly. His Zeus and his Tempest can fire straight through the Ophion's Absorber Shield, the purple shield, and just melt it. Otherwise, solid stuff. I don't know why you have the Fury Pilot, but you don't have the Aojin Pilot. Maybe it's because you don't think the Aojin's that strong. That's fine though. And he's got the Fenrir with the Pilot as well. So solid game. Yeah, hopefully that kind of showed you what the Murix is kind of like. Obviously, we've been shot by it, so we already know like what it was like, but I wanted to show you what it looks like to actually use the weapon. This thing, though, is now going into the depths, and like I said, I'm not going to sell it or anything. We do get quite a lot of silver for it, but why would you ever do that? Like, this weapon is obviously meta. I'm just going to wait for it to come to the common pet, though, because like I said, like 15,000 damage base, if you level it up, it goes up by 1,500 per level. And that's like, notice how like what? We're about a third of the way. Like max level, you can imagine this thing to do like 50,000 damage. Crazy numbers. Absolutely insane. I'm going to bench that thing and just kind of leave it there. And yeah, also notice how our pilot leveled up. Despite it not being the Ultra pilot, we can just preemptively level it up for the Ducks when we eventually get it. And yeah, we're at 921 keys already, thanks to Extermination. And we'll just wait and see what we get from these chests. Because like I said, early game, all you want to focus on is getting some gear, focusing on leveling up your favorite or most OP bot that you have. Honestly, the Leo probably would be a little bit better of an investment for us if it weren't for the fact that Acho has gray damage protection with its ability. And of course, the Fenrir is also a solid bot. So if you don't get anything good, after 2 weeks, everyone gets a Fenrir. So just level up your Fenrir to Mark II. That'll be a very solid investment. And this thing still works in Champions League as long as you play it properly. So yeah. Focus on getting your gear to Mark II and wait for a good Titan and save up all your resources for the time being. Once we get our Leech, this thing is very gimmicky. I'm not gonna spoil it for too many of you guys. If you guys don't play the game, then you'll see it in action. If you guys already know what it does, and if you already play the game, then you probably already understand that thing is a very strong counter robot for a lot of robots in this game. But yeah, I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll make this episode a bit shorter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yo, Berta, signing off until next time.
And also, for those of you guys wondering, I did watch the ads. I'm not stupid. Bye-bye.